Colourful British holiday camp commandant Billy Butlin buys a 300-acre seaside site near Laytown in County Meath. His aim, to build Ireland's first Butlin's holiday camp with the seductive pledge of a week's holiday for a week's pay. But in De Valera's post-war Ireland, there are still those who would disapprove of Billy's plans. The Butlins project would introduce an undesirable and alien element into the parish and would be an evil influence in an Irish Catholic countryside. Outside influences are bad and dangerous, and people should maintain their Christian spirit and not hinder the language revival by such influences. Holiday camps are essentially an English idea, and in Ireland they're as alien as the Cockney or the Oxford accent and as undesirable. The wily Mr. B is clever enough to recognise the problem and agrees to build a Catholic church on the Mosney site. And to this day, the Irish Centre remains the only Butlin-built camp to feature a candy-coloured chapel on its list of attractions. Now everybody's happy, and on Tuesday, July 13th, 1948, Mosney Holiday Centre is officially opened with an opera, Verdi's Rigoletto, if you don't mind. It's 9 a.m. on the first morning of the 50th season. Lorraine and the Redcoats team are deliriously awaiting the arrival of their first happy campers.
So did you miss us?
No one is surprised to see Betty Bartley and her daughter Elizabeth from Beaumont in Dublin. For the Bartleys, it's a matter of intense personal pride to be first into Mosney on the first day of each new season. This year, Elizabeth's boyfriend, John, gets a share in the small triumph of being Mosney's first family for a record 20th year in a row.
Mrs. Barkley.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you?
Not too bad. Are we in the same chalet?
You are indeed, of course.
That's grand.
Change.
And that's RD14, Mrs. Barkley.
That's
All right,
grand.
I'll just get you a
That
key.
change at all down here?
Not particularly this year, no.
Yeah.
All right, that's your keys, Mrs. Barkley. Have a
Right.
nice holiday.
I will. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I came here in 1961, and I've been coming here every year since. We were often sitting in the garden, and the next thing I'd ring, and I'd ask them, any empty chalets to say, I'd say, book me in, I'm on my way. That's why they call us the Addams family, because you never know when we're going to turn up.
But the Bartleys don't have Mosney to themselves for too long. Up at the front gate, the cars and the coach parties are pouring in. Families come back to Mosney year after year after year, and part of the appeal is its absolute predictability. So many things stay comfortably the same at Mosney, and even the gatekeeper, the first face you'll see here, has been genially gatekeeping for 40 straight years.
And my name is Willow Kinahan. I started in 1953. I've been here every season since, and I enjoy meeting the people. And there's people who are coming in here and they say 25, 6 years. The first thing they do is come over and shake hands with me. They say, are you still there? Well, at the start, the Irish weren't inclined to tack on to it. They were never used to queuing up. They were just after the war, 48 would say. And then by degrees, the people in the south got used to it. And they started to come. And then I meet the same people coming back now for 30, 35 years, especially from the north of Ireland and Dublin.
Singing, dancing and sex. It's a whole enjoyment for a weekend. Is that right, Lily?
Oh, true.
We're going to took a few men down the chalet.
Back in accommodation unit RD114, the Bartleys are joined by their friend Ursula from Drogheda, pretty much like they always are at around this very time every year.
Well, an average day is get up, have our breakfast, head to the slots, go from the slots into Dan Lowry's. Dan Lowry's back home here, back to the slots and the same again. And then out to Dan Lowry's at night, until about 3 or 4 in the morning, maybe 5.
We come back to the same chalet every year because it's a matter of when you go out you get drunk and you're able to fall back and you know exactly where to go. You know it's the last row of chalet, so you know exactly where to come to. You know the colour of the door is blue, so when you're drunk, like, don't go to a red dock, you know yours is blue, and it's brilliant.
You offer me Spain anywhere, and I would rather have Mosney for the atmosphere and the entertainment.
Go!
Okay, swing your legs.
Over at the playground, Lorraine is getting to grips with a job that hasn't changed much in half a century. Well, maybe the uniforms.
We're halfway through the first day now, anyway, and we were up till 3:30 last night rehearsing in the ballroom, and up at 8 o'clock this morning, so I didn't think I was going to be able for it. I was really surprised. I was walking through and everybody knows you. Nobody knows my name, but everyone's like, "Red coat, whiz kid," and they're waving at you and all the kids are running up to you, so it's great. It's great fun so far anyway.
It was a big deal to have a red coat sit at your table for meals. You were allocated your table 4, row 3 for breakfast, and table 5, row 6, and so on. Right through the week, you'd have to sit at a different table, and they'd all be clamouring to have the red coat at their table.
Once you were in any kind of show sphere in the thing, and you wore any kind of a different uniform, you were noted, and then, like Tessie was saying, you would sign autographs all day, and you get photographs with everybody.
Being a red coat was like being a movie star.
Good afternoon, campers. The Lovely Ankles competition will commence in the ballroom. In Lovely Ankles competitors, report to the ballroom now.
Believe us, there was a lovely ankles competition and a lovely hair, lovely family, lovely mother, lovely child, and of course that old holiday camp stalwart, the Lovely Girls Grand Prix. Oh, looks like Dervla Kerwin has been around a long time. And these lucky lovely girls get to judge and the loveliest, greasiest comb over. Not to mention the most handsome man in Ireland competition. You must believe that the fine art of gurning was once akin to a national sport. Simple times indeed. May Power was a former Miss Ireland. She's now a Mosney compere.
I came down here 30 years ago as a model. I was only like 15 at the time. But it was very different then because the people then, they just entered on the spur of the moment. But now they actually come down ready to enter our competitions, like say, be it the Glamorous Gran, or the Head to Toe, or the Holiday Princess. They actually come ready with the clothes and they love it. When I was coming down first, we used to bring down long maxi dresses and parade out here on the floor in evening gowns. It wasn't on the stage. You know, we were really made up to the nines and hair done up high and everything.
I came here, but I think 20 years ago this year, would you believe it? I'm totally in charge of the competitions, all of the competitions.
Oliver Twist. So there's Oliver. Sabina, somebody's coming to you again, look. I'm sorry, Sabina, I can't resist it. Take it to
The talent, I'll have to say, the junior, it really is. It's been fabulous over the years, and the standard is so high.
You take an inch, I'm a mile. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift me up. Joy down in my heart. Here comes Mickey's roundabout.
Thank you very much, Claire.
The style in some of those competitions is absolutely fantastic. Some people come especially just for the competitions alone. They love coming, they love dressing up, they love going in for the competitions.
we'll invite up another heat.
Ireland has changed dramatically over the past role of women, but at Mosney we still have a full quota of contestants for the Holiday Princess. So which of these two girls is about to be judged the most beautiful?
Contestant number 1! For all of our other contestants, of course, down on the side of the stage, all of them doing brilliant. And our judges, ladies and gentlemen, the Holiday Princesses.
Good afternoon, campers. Calling all our chubbiest lady campers. The Miss Chi-Chi competition starts in the ballroom at 4 o'clock.
Miss Chi-Chi was the fattest person. Not very many people would like to go in for that. But however, it lasted for quite a number of years, but then it died out. Because I suppose everybody got figure crunches.
Gee, no, you don't have us, the fat woman. Probably I thought myself because I was fat and cheaty looking. It was cheerful, really. You know, fat people are always laughing. They have nothing to laugh at, they will laugh.
Bye-bye, Miss Chi-Chi. Hello, glamorous Gran. Though not all these grannies are quite as glamorous as they'd like to be.
I would have worn a nice suit or a nice dress, but they're all getting cleaned at the moment. They're all gone down to Drogheda to get cleaned. All our chalets went tonight. Everything was destroyed. But what can I do? This is my daughter's tracksuit I want.
Well, a fire started, we believe, in a storeroom. It moved through the A-frame cavity above the building itself. Moved at quite a fast rate. It didn't get into the actual chalets itself. But in our business, every organisation has an action plan. And you hone it and you define it, but you hope to God you never actually have to press the button. But we did. And with everybody out, so thankfully nobody was hurt.
Fair play to the red coats and all and the security. They looked after the kids and us, you know. Got us blankets and food and everything. No, as long as I live, I'll never forget it, but I'll still come down to Mosney, you know. I'll still come down because the children love it.
Butlins by the sea.
In 1982, Butlins pulled out of Ireland. The package holiday boom had badly dented the home holiday market. But who in their right mind would camp in the heart of County Meath?
The first time I remember it was for sale was when it hit the local press that Butlins were selling the Holiday Centre and the asking price was 6 million. And that, when I just remember reading about it, and that was just a way out of my league, I wouldn't be able to consider at all. Then the asking price came down to 3 million. And about 6 months later, 9 months later, the asking price came down to 1 million. And I reckoned that it was worth having a go. I have very fond memories of Butlins, our family business involved in McCluskey's Bakery. As a younger, did the last bread run into the centre at night. And of course I also had plenty of helpers to help me with the last run because we, I don't know how we used to do it, but we succeeded in leaving the van parked in the centre while we enjoyed the facilities of the night. It's only years later I found out that Butlins was always sell it to somebody that they felt couldn't really run it. And they always sold it at a price that was so attractive that somebody would jump in and do it. And I think that's what happened in the other 2 or 3 centres they sold in the UK. They sold them at a very attractive price to inexperienced people. It failed after the first year or 2. Pentropica, yes, definitely was the saving of the centre. We succeeded in transforming the old swimming pool into what became Pentropica, simply by reducing the level of water, putting steps down to it, railings around it, and putting attractions into it. It totally transformed the old pool into what we presently have as Pentropica. Mosney can't really compare with Disneyland, and we don't try to. We are what we are, and for children coming. I challenge anybody to stand on the Dublin-Belfast road while the coaches are turning in to see the excitement on the children's faces. And that proves that children still do want to come to Mosney.